What's going on, labias and genitals? Today's episode is about Ye, or the artist formerly known as Kanye West, also known as a man who goes on to talk shows and likes to remind everyone vigorously that his name is Ye and not Kanye. Now, you probably know Kanye from his music, or you know him as Kim Kardashian's ex-husband, but most of you know him as controversial, or nuts. He's definitely taken a couple controversial steps in his career, but the last step he took may have been a step too far. Based on what he's done in just October 2022 alone, he might as well change his name from Ye to Yayo because he is legitimately fucking on one right now. So Hollywood gossip and drama is always head turning. Who wasn't literally balls to the wall when it was fucking Johnny and Amber listening to fucking Britney Spears' conservatorship? Shit, even Tom Brady and Giselle just got divorced, which proves one thing. Tom Brady likes Super Bowl trophies more than he likes his trophy wife. But despite all the celebrity gossip, future, past, and present, Kanye recently has definitely taken the fucking cake. Other than that OJ shit, this is basically top tier celebrity degeneracy. God damn. But Kanye's dumbassery didn't start yesterday. It didn't start a month ago. It didn't start a year ago. It didn't even start a decade ago. If we want to track all of Kanye's bullshit, we gotta go all the way back to 2005. Let's hop up in the hot tub time machine and let me blast your ass into the past real fast. One of the very first what the fuck moments that Kanye did was in 2005 during a TV fundraiser for Hurricane Katrina, where he said that President Bush doesn't like black people. Kudos, that's a very liberal thing for you to do, to shit on a Republican like George W. Bush. You don't have a sudden change of political opinion in like a decade. God damn. Bruh. Next thing he did was at the 2009 MTV Music Awards, where he went on stage and adamantly said that Beyonce's Single Ladies deserved Best Female Artist Video of the Year for 2009. The only problem with that is that he did that while Taylor Swift was accepting her speech for winning Best Female Artist Video of the Year 2009. He talked shit to Wiz Khalifa, Kid Cudi, Taylor Swift, Beyonce and Jay-Z, his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, and last but not the least bit weird, he talked shit about fucking Harriet Tubman. And like when we told Harriet Tubman that Kanye was talking shit, this was her reaction. Bruh. Like, not only is it weird to say that fucking Harriet Tubman like didn't help slavery, but it's literally like saying Aunt Jemima didn't make fucking maple syrup. After his ex-wife left him, probably because she knew he was going fucking crazy, and then England lost their queen, R.I.P., he tweeted this: "London, I know how you feel. I lost my queen too." Pretty tasteful. He asked Zuckerberg for $1 billion. He set himself on fire during a live performance. He defended R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. He supports Donald Trump and MAGA and White Lives Matter. He said George Floyd's death was caused by fentanyl and not a police officer's knee to the neck for more than 8 minutes. Bruh. He also changed his name by simply dropping the first 3 letters in his first name so that it sounds like the sound I make when somebody brings me food. Yay! But without a doubt, Ye's most controversial so far happened in October 2022 when he tweeted something that was a big no-no, and for very good reason. Ye made the mistake of using anti-Semitic rhetoric, which I might add that he did in the most Kanye way possible. It started like this. He tweeted out, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people." Like, it was such a crazy pivot. Like, I feel like the beginning of the sentence doesn't match up with the end of the sentence. Like, it should go like, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight. I'm going to sit on the couch, watch Game of Thrones until I pass out." Or, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight. I'm going to rub one out until I pass out on the couch." And like, the weirdest thing too is he used DEFCON, which is like a fucking nuclear readiness scale on like if nuclear war is going to come. Like, using like something like a nuclear readiness scale and, you know, generalizing a whole religious group of people was probably going to offend some fucking people. I mean, especially if you want to take his analogy seriously, like fucking, he's only on DEFCON 3, he's got fucking room to grow. But let's face it, that analogy he used was pretty spot on, considering that tweet he sent was an absolute fucking nuke. He claimed, "The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also." Now, this is bullshit, because not only can you not type "the funny thing is" after writing Jewish people in all caps. I'm not even 100% sure of the validity of his statements regarding blacks and Jews in the whole rabbit hole, or whether or not he was using it as a very brittle shield against the obvious backlash he was going to receive. Like the idea that just because you identify or belong to a group means it's impossible to be racist to that group is ridiculous. It's like saying white people can't be racist towards white people, or black people can't be racist towards black people. Yes, they can. Have you ever heard of a black white supremacist before? Go watch Chappelle's show. Go learn you some. And just for shits and giggles, let's do some white on white racism right now. As a white, I would personally like to congratulate the white for monopolizing mass shootings. We do it better than anyone else. White people, we put the shoot in mass shootings. White people, whether it's hockey or school, we're good at shooting shots at people. White people, because one homicidal maniac wasn't enough. It's actually funny that like I segued into Hitler on this, because he's kind of a perfect example. He said some of the most anti-Semitic shit you can imagine, and he was historically Jewish. He was part Jewish. It can be done. It can be done. Being racist towards your own people can be done. So naturally, the Jewish community and most of the world were outraged. So after saying that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people in all caps, one of two things could have occurred. He could have immediately backpedaled, done damage control, said he meant, whoa, I didn't mean DEFCON, I meant Def Jam, and saved himself a lot of fluff. Or you double down, go on a month-long tour, go on every single talk show and social media outlet there is, say even more crazy shit, start naming Jewish people by name who have wronged you, stating that these Jews that fucked me up, get kicked off Twitter and Instagram, getting most, if not all, sponsors and associations to drop you, and lose $1.5 billion in evaluation in one day. Now, with what we know about Kanye's character and his past, which of these two options do you think he went with? That's right. He fucking dropped straight up more nukes. The dude is nuclear, and people are avoiding him like they don't want to get radiation poisoning. Here are all the sponsors that have left him. Adidas, Gap, Balenciaga have all left. CAA, which is the talent agency that represents him, has left. His lawyers have left, and he's been banned from Twitter and Instagram. In the aftermath of all of this, Kanye West claims he's been beat to a pulp over losing all his brand deals, which is really ironic because a Balenciaga mouthguard would really help soften those blows. It is arguably one of the most epic and dramatic celebrity self-destructions of all time. When it comes to music, it's arguable that Ye is one of the GOATs. When it comes to celebrity meltdowns, Charlie Sheen and his Tiger Blood is a close second. But Kanye's the GOAT.